Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Vedlin, and I will be showing you guys how to apply a 6x6 lace closure. This hair is by True Glory Hair, and I have a 6x6 closure with some straps attached to it, an elastic band. I will just be putting that wig on my head. And yes, I did make this wig myself. And no, the closure is not from True Glory Hair. I did get this closure somewhere else. They do now offer 6x6 closures, but I bought it before they did. So I'm just going in and I'm just playing with my part, just getting it to where I like it. Now I'm just going in with some alcohol and a cotton swab, and I am just applying that to my scalp to get rid of any dirt and oil that may be on my scalp, so that way I can have a flawless application. Next, you want to clip that hair back and just really just get it out of your way. So next I'm going with some Bold Hold lace glue and a popsicle stick, and I will just be adding some dots onto my scalp, well, my forehead. And I'll just be smoothing that out. You want this layer to be as thin as possible. There will be some glue that does stay on that popsicle stick, but that is okay. You want this layer to be thin as possible. And before you apply your next layer, you want to make sure that this is completely dry. Since I'm impatient, I decided to fan it just to help speed up that process, but it does become clear very quick. And the key for it to being that clear is making sure you have a thin line. I cannot emphasize this enough. So I'm going in again and I'm doing the same process. And I will be repeating this process 2 more times. I personally just go up to 4. You can go up to 5. So after you do your 3 to 5 layers, you want to pull that wig forward and just start to attach it. I like to start in the middle before I do my ends. So as you guys can see, I did that. And I'm just further just making sure that it is where exactly that I want. Next, you're going to take a clean comb. I suggest that you guys use whatever leftover alcohol that you guys had on that cotton swab and just apply it to the teeth of the comb, so that way you can further press that in as I am doing, so that way you don't get any oils on your glue. So next I'm going to take an edge brush and some Got2b blast spray, and I'm just brushing back my edges just to make sure that they lay back flat. I'm really over the baby hairs. If I'm going to put on a wig, I want that joint to look natural. And me personally, I don't do my baby hairs every day. This is the very important step. So after you finish doing all that, you want to spray some of that spray on top of your hairline, directly where that lace and your skin meets, just because that will further allow that lace to be flat and melted. I cannot emphasize this enough. Next, you want to take anything that you have, a scarf. I'm using some silk wraps, and I'm just going to tie that around my head and just let that sit for about 30 to 40 minutes. Now, after 30 to 40 minutes, I am going to just take this off, and you want to be very gentle with this, so that way you don't cause your lace to lift. So as you guys can see, I'm trying my best to take this off, and voila, it's off. So next, what we're going to do, we're going to take off that excess glue, and we're just going to use some alcohol and a cotton swab just to do that process. So once that's done, you want to go in with some makeup and really just further make that hairline look as natural as possible. So next, I'm just going in with a curling iron. You could use a flat iron. You could use a hot comb. I prefer to use this. And I'm just making sure that my hairline is as flat and smooth as possible when it's starting. You don't want that hair to be bulky. And I'm just going into the hairline and just doing that same thing where my part is. You got to be very careful in this step, so that way you don't burn yourself. I know it looks like I'm very close, but I do this so much. I'm very quick and efficient with it. So now I'm just going in with some makeup, and I'm just going into that part just to make it look as natural as possible. And I'm going back in with that brush. I didn't spray any more spray on it. Whatever's left over, I'm just using that just so I can tame any flyaways that may be there. And y'all check out these curls. This hair is so beautiful. This is how the hair looks like after it has been washed. And I hope you guys like this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And just stick around and watch a couple more videos. Thank you.